What's up, world? Zekful here. I'm gonna just jump right into this because why not? So, anyways, let's get into this. So, I had this crazy bus driver, and yeah, so I had to sit up front because we had assigned seats for some odd reason. I don't know why. You could just sit wherever you want, but I could see why. You know, you don't want kids getting too rowdy, and so I wanted to play a game, and this game had music, and I forgot to turn my volume down. And so what happened next is that I press on it, not plus. I press on it, and right as soon as I press on it, the just song starts blasting. All right, the bus driver did not hear this, but the one of the girls, she's little, so she was a little girl, and she just snitched, and that's whatever. I mean, that's okay. She was like, "Bus driver, Clayton's playing music," and I was like, "Come on, man, why'd you have to snitch?" And and so what he says is, "Can you turn it down then?" And he was like being all rude and stuff, and I'm like, "Yo," what? He told me, "Turn it down," and I'm like, "Yo, chill." I didn't say that, but you know, he was like, I was like, "Yo, it was just a song. It was just my phone. It was just the game music." And he's like, "I don't care. Turn it down." And I'm like, "Whatever." And he's like, "Whatever? What do you mean, whatever?" And I'm like, "I just said whatever." And he's like, he said, "Well, whatever, then just put your phone up here." No, he didn't say, like, put it on the dashboard, but if you've ever rode on a school bus, there's, like, this thing, like, right beside the, bus driver's seat, and they have to, like, step over that to, get into their seat. I don't know what to call it, but, you know. He told me to put it up there, and, he's like, "No, you can go back to your seat. You can get that when we're done with the ride." I say, "Okay." He's like, "You don't have to have an attitude." And I'm like, "I don't have an attitude." And he's like, "Do you want me to turn this bus around right now?" And I'm like, "Yo, what the heck?" He's like, "Do you want me to do it?" I say, "No, no." And and he says, "Okay, Aang." And I say, "Man, what is your?" And I ask, "Yo, what is your problem?" He says, "What?" And I'm like, "What is your problem?" He's like, "All right, I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you." And he turns the school bus around and he goes to the school. All right, and he drops me off. I'm like, "Fuck, man." And so I had to sit in there. I had to call my dad, and my dad picked me up and he asked me what happened. I was like, "Well, the bus driver got all salty for some reason." He's like, "Why?" And I tell him the story that I just said. And after this happened, my mom like talked to one of the people in charge of like people in like the bosses, cuz there are bosses and the I guess bus thing. But there's this company that I it's like my school, and there's like bosses for each bus driver, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that works because I'm not no bus driver. And so one of the head people who actually worked as a bus driver, said, "Yeah, he's not that really good with kids." And I'm like, "And you let this guy in charge of our lives, let him drive the bus?" And this guy like always had a knife on him, which that was scary too. But this guy was not that good with kids, and you still, oh my god. That's just scary to think about. You could let anyone drive a bus. And they literally said he's not that good with kids. That That's insane. That's insane. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, and Zach Bull out. Peace.